Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The state of being joined together. Astronomy. Apparent meeting or passing of two or more celestial bodies in the same degree of the zodiac. The temporal property of two things happening at the same time. An uninflected function word that serves to conjoin words or phrases or clauses or sentences. Something that joins or connects. The grammatical relation between linguistic units, words or phrases or clauses, that are connected by a conjunction. The state of being joined together. The connection of isolated facts by a general hypothesis. The act of pairing a male and female for reproductive purposes. The state of being joined together. The act of making or becoming a single unit. A class of verbs having the same inflectional forms. The complete set of inflected forms of a verb. The inflection of verbs. The state of being joined together. The shape or manner in which things come together and a connection is made. An act of joining or adjoining things. Something that joins or connects. The place where two or more things come together. Astronomy. Apparent meeting or passing of two or more celestial bodies in the same degree of the zodiac. An organization of people, or countries, involved in a pact or treaty. The act of adjusting or aligning the parts of a device in relation to each other. The spatial property possessed by an arrangement or position of things in a straight line or in parallel lines. An event or situation that happens at the same time as or in connection with another. The temporal property of two things happening at the same time. The temporal property of two things happening at the same time. The interval determining the coincidence gate is adjustable. An event that might have been arranged although it was really accidental. The quality of occupying the same position or area in space. He waited for the coincidence of the target and the crosshairs. Acting together, as agents or circumstances or events. A state of cooperation. Agreement of results or opinions. The temporal property of two things happening at the same time. Involving the joint activity of two or more. The conjunctive focus of political opposition. An uninflected function word that serves to conjoin words or phrases or clauses or sentences. Serving or tending to connect. An instrumentality that connects. An uninflected function word that serves to conjoin words or phrases or clauses or sentences. Connecting or tending to connect. Connective remarks between chapters. An uninflected function word that serves to conjoin words or phrases or clauses or sentences. Healing process involving the growing together of the edges of a wound or the growing together of broken bones. Being of or having to do with the northern United States and those loyal to the Union during the American Civil War. The act of pairing a male and female for reproductive purposes. A set containing all and only the members of two or more given sets. Let C be the union of the sets A and B. An organization of employees formed to bargain with the employer. You have to join the union in order to get a job. The state of being a married couple voluntarily joined for life, or until divorce. God bless this union. The United States, especially the northern states during the American Civil War. The state of being joined or united or linked. There is strength in union. The act of making or becoming a single unit. The union of opposing factions. A device on a national flag emblematic of the union of two or more sovereignties, typically in the upper inner corner. A political unit formed from previously independent people or organizations. Of trade unions. The union movement. The occurrence of a uniting of separate parts. Lightning produced an unusual union of the metals. An occurrence that involves the production of a union. The state of being joined or united or linked. The act of making or becoming a single unit. He looked forward to the unification of his family for the holidays. The social act of assembling for some common purpose. His meeting with the salesman was the high point of his day. The act of joining together as one. There was no meeting of minds. A formally arranged gathering. Next year the meeting will be in Chicago. A place where things merge or flow together, especially rivers. A casual or unexpected convergence. He still remembers their meeting in Paris. A small informal social gathering. There was an informal meeting in my living room. Contend against an opponent in a sport, game, or battle. Come upon, as if by accident, meet with. A casual meeting with a person or thing. Experience as a reaction. A hostile disagreement face to face. Come together. A casual or unexpected convergence. There was a brief encounter in the hallway. Be beset by. A minor short-term fight. Happening or existing or done at the same time. Happening or existing or done at the same time. A word that is uninflected and serves a grammatical function but has little identifiable meaning. A word that is uninflected and serves a grammatical function but has little identifiable meaning. An instrumentality that connects. He didn't have the right connector between the amplifier and the speakers. The process of bringing ideas or events together in memory or imagination. Shifting from one form of transportation to another. The plane was late and he missed his connection in Atlanta. A relation between things or events, as in the case of one causing the other or sharing features with it. There was a connection between eating that pickle and having that nightmare. An instrumentality that connects. He soldered the connection. The act of bringing two things into contact, especially for communication. There was a connection via the internet. The state of being connected. The connection between church and state is inescapable. A connecting shape. A supplier, especially of narcotics. Usually plural. A person who is influential and to whom you are connected in some way, as by family or friendship. He has powerful connections. An instrumentality that connects. The process of bringing ideas or events together in memory or imagination. Shifting from one form of transportation to another. A relation between things or events, as in the case of one causing the other or sharing features with it. An instrumentality that connects. The act of bringing two things into contact, especially for communication. A connecting shape. The linguistic relation established by grammar. The junction between two neurons, axon to dendrite, or between a neuron and a muscle. Nerve impulses cross a synapse through the action of neurotransmitters. A natural or surgical joining of parts or branches of tubular structures so as to make or become continuous. A natural or surgical joining of parts or branches of tubular structures so as to make or become continuous. Astronomy. The alignment of the Earth and a planet on the same side of the Sun. Astronomy. The alignment of the Earth and a planet on the opposite side of the Sun. Occurrence or existence together or in connection with one another. The quality of belonging to the same period of time. The quality of being current or of the present.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.